Blessed good morning and welcome to our devotions for today, Thursday. Joy to be with you once again as we continue to reflect on, look at what is not seen. What is seen is temporal. What is not seen is eternal. Let us now find our quiet place and go into a place of stillness and peace as we prepare for this time of reflection together. We want to give God thanks this morning for His continued blessings. Coming into a place of stillness. Bring our attention to our breath. Breathe in with a spirit of gratitude. Breathe in a meditative manner, using our diaphragm and identifying that spot just below our navel. We breathe into that space. We keep our attention focused on that spot. As we breathe in and as we breathe out, taking our time with our breath, being conscious of our stomach rising and falling. Holding our attention in that spot, just below our navel and in the center of our body. Just breathing in and breathing out of that space. When our mind wanders, just gently bringing our attention back to that spot. As if we are tethered to that spot. This must not be forced. Just a gentle relaxation into that space. Moment by moment. Just gently breathe in into that space. When Jesus came into the district of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is?" And they said, "Some say John the Baptist, but others Elijah, and still others Jeremiah or one of the prophets." He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." And Jesus answered him, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loose in heaven." Then he sternly ordered them not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Well, here we are again as we continue our theme for the week. As we're coming into a new day, we continue to reflect on this wonderful notion of looking at what is not seen and letting that be our focus as we journey through this world. In our reading this morning, Jesus is asking his disciples a basic question. Who do people say I am? Who do people say I am? And they say Elijah, Jeremiah, one of the prophets. He said, "But who do you say I am?" Peter says, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Jesus says, "Blessed are you, Simon, for flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father." Another situation in which we find ourselves witnessing our theme. What the others said when Jesus asked them about who do people say he is. It was an external view. They were looking at what they've known, who they've encountered, who they've heard about, all external manifestations. But when Peter answered, Peter did not speak to an external manifestation. Elijah, Jeremiah, one of the prophets. Peter spoke to that which is not seen. You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. And Jesus comes to again and says, yes, you're blessed because you have looked with the eyes of spirit. You've looked from an inside. And inside, you have a source. You have access to the source. And the source, the Father, has shown you this. Another invitation for us to look not at what is out there, what the word is on the street, but look at what is not seen, what is within us. The call to look within is a powerful invitation. It invites us to go beyond the obvious and to seek, to search for that which is not there, not visibly there. It's an invitation to engage, not to remain on the surface, but to go deep. To go deep to discover what is yet to be discovered. Like those who would have left home to go out and to find out what is it out there in the world. What are the other people? Are there other people? The whole idea of exploration, not being content with that which we know, but recognizing that there must be more. There always is more. Things, ideas, experiences waiting to be discovered. That's how this world is. We've almost come to a place in our world that seems very staid. And perhaps it's because the larger community is not very interested in discovery. And perhaps this has always been the case. It is just that we've been reading the books and seeing the documentaries, and they tell us about men and women who pioneered various aspects of life. And it gives us a sense that there was a time when people were really pioneering. But in reality, those persons were, again, the minority. And so one can have the sense that there's nothing more to be discovered. But we know different because all around us, every year, every few months, something new is coming on the market. Some new software, some new ability, some new idea. There's still those out there who are pioneering. But like many in the past, they are pioneering what they can see. There are few, or even fewer, pioneering what they can't see. The faith community is intended to be about what we can't see. It is our work And if we do not do it, no one else will. We offer that aspect of the evolution of humanity. That is the part that we can very well play. Look not on that which is seen, because that which is seen is temporal. But look at that which is not seen, for that which is not seen is eternal. That is our mandate. I hope we can appreciate this wonderful gift and invitation. Jesus reminds Peter that he didn't get this on his own will, but it was revealed. There is so much to be revealed if we would only look within, look at that which is not seen, so that we can truly see.
Amazing grace will always be my song of praise, for it was grace that bought my liberty, and I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my faults and saw my need, and I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for me, and how marvelous that grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my faults and saw my need. If not for grace, my soul would be a drifting ship with no safe harbor from the angry waves. But Calvary's cross shines brightest through the darkest of storms, and just in time His mercy rescued me, and I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for me, and how marvelous that grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my faults. He saw me